Alright, y'all. I'm back with another video. And this time, I want to talk about this match that I just witnessed. I just want to say it's thank you, creative team, because you guys deserve that. Zoe and Shania, they got screwed over, obviously. KC, they got screwed over. Maxine and Natalia, really wasn't Maxine's fault, it was Natalia, because she didn't come in the ring and save her. So I ain't gonna say they didn't get screwed over, it just, Natalia screwed Maxine, and that's the reason why they lost, you know. Piper and Alba, you know, they did a good job, but the problem was they didn't win. I think they could have won if Chelsea was out there. Idea of going after them, but now it's like, okay, what's going to go down Monday? Are we going to see a brawl between those four? Are we going to, you know, see a segment, or well, what's going to happen? Listen, if Lyra and Bayley do win at WrestleMania 41, I'm going to blame Dom. You know, if he gets betrayed, I'm going to blame Finn if he gets betrayed, or it's going to be Alexa Bliss coming out to save the day. Now, one of the people that follow me on Twitter named Hill Dynamite, shout out to Hill Dynamite, he's saying that he's saying that Nia Jax might screw Lyra Raquel, and in my mind, I'm like, why? You know, and I asked him why, and he said that, you know, it's because, you know, she might have a babyface turn. And I said, well, okay, cool, but, you know, would she bring Candace with her? And according to him, he said, hey, it's WrestleMania, anything goes, you know? So, I'm going to be honest with you. Natalia and Candace ain't going to do shit. I'm sorry to say it. And also, I just found out that Candace lost her match against Soruka. So now Soruka is the Speed Champion. Ain't that crazy? An NXT superstar beat a main roster superstar, Candice LeRae. Yeah, it sounds to me like they're putting Nia Jax and Candice LeRae on the shelf, man. Ever since they lost against Trish and Tiffany, that was the end of those two, which is sad because both of them, you know, could have had a storyline with Trish, but they didn't want to do that, so sad. But I just want to say this up front though. I don't believe that Lyra and Bayley are gonna win at WrestleMania 41. But however, if there's an interference, then maybe we might get it. But it depends on the match card, because I was just looking at the match card, and they said that Liv and Raquel are going to come before Cody and John Cena's match. So, I don't know how that's going to work out, because the Fatal 4-Way match between Finn, Dom, Penta, and Braun comes after the match. What's the first match? That quick. Oh man. What's the first match? Bianca and Io Sky and Rhea. That's the triple threat match for the women's title is the first match of the match card for night 2, and the second match is the Fatal 4-Way. So it's going to be interesting on what's going to happen in that match. Everyone's saying that Dom is going to win. I don't know. Some people say Finn is going to win. I don't know. Some people say Penta's going to win. I'm hoping. Some people say Braun is going to win. I doubt it. So, honestly, we won't know until then, but I do know this. Whatever happens in the Fatal 4-Way match is probably going to be the results of what's going to happen in the tag team match. So, whatever happens that day, whatever happens in that match is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever happens in the Fatal 4-Way is going to be the results for the tag team match. So, we'll see how it goes, but do I see Bayley and Lyra winning those titles? No. They're not a tag team, and not only that, they got beef. Okay, Bayley wants the Intercontinental title from Lyra, and I think that's what's going to probably end up happening is that I think Bayley is going to cost Lyra, and what's going to end up happening is that Liv and Raquel are going to retain because of Bayley's betrayal. So that's what I think is going to happen, because after what we saw at Monday Night Raw, it does look like Bayley is showing ego, which is probably going to cost them the match, because Bayley wants the Intercontinental title, not the tag team title, which is right, which that makes sense, because that's the title they should have been going after in the beginning, but instead they got this. So we already know how this is going to go, but however, if Alexa Bliss comes out, then either she come out during the match or after the match. Well, hopefully she comes after the match, but we still got to figure out who's going to be out there in that match. Will the match be the kind of match where basically you got one team and you got no team, okay? You got one team that has the titles and you got another team that has no titles that's not really a team. So that's why I say no team, because they're not really a team. So what can the team do? Okay, I don't know. All I'm saying is if Alexa Bliss comes out and she helps, good. If she don't, then you know why. Okay, but hopefully Alexa Bliss comes out. But will she come out during the match or after the match? I would recommend after the match, just because we already know how this is gonna go. Okay, Lyra and Bayley is gonna get close to the win, and then once they get close to the win, Bayley's gonna cost Lyra the title, which means the tag team titles are pretty much gonna be retained for Liv and Raquel. Which again, we know why, because Bayley wants the Intercontinental title. So if Bayley wants the Intercontinental title, who are we to say that we should be mad at her? Because it should have just been that, right? It should have been Bayley, Lyra, and Roxanne in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41, but instead you put them in a tag team match against two people that they shouldn't be beefing with in the first place. But because of the Intercontinental title match with Lyra versus Raquel, it's one of the reasons. So I don't know how this match is going to go. All I know is that whatever happens, happens. So I do believe they're going to retain the titles. But I do believe that there's going to be a betrayal between Lyra and Bayley. And when that happens, it's not because, Bayley doesn't want to be cool with Lyra no more. It's because that the match should have just been us instead of been this. So you can't blame Bayley for that. She wants the gold, which all of us agree with her. We want her to get the gold. We don't want her to go after two belts. That don't make sense. This is just like when John Cena and Shawn Michaels was teaming up against Batista and The Undertaker. I mean, y'all remember when John Cena and Shawn Michaels was a tag team? I mean, shoot. Do y'all remember when John Cena used to be a tag team with Batista? It just, some things just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, tag team belts is cool, but I'd rather go for one thing, and that's the singles gold. Okay, Batista wanted the World Heavyweight Championship, and that's the reason why they couldn't work as a team. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna happen with Lyra and Bayley. They don't want to work as a team. Okay, at least Bayley don't. She wants to go after the Intercontinental title, which it makes sense because that's when it should have happened at WrestleMania. So why would we be upset with Bayley? If anything, we should be upset with the bookkeeper for even setting this up. This Scully match should have been canceled. Nobody wants to see these random teams against Liv and Raquel. Nobody wants to see that. I mean, all the rest of the teams, they got jobbed out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, at the end of the day, you gotta, I guess, like, the best way I can say is this. Only thing I can say is this. If we could get a surprise at WrestleMania 41, cool. But even if Lyra and Bayley win, it's just gonna be like Roxanne and Cora Jade teaming up, and they won the tag team titles. Y'all won it once, and then as soon as y'all defend it, you lose it. I mean, come on, man. Like, and when I even just that, right? I don't even remember. I think what happened was, I think Roxanne had a singles match, and Cora Jade was right by her corner, and she got betrayed by then. And that was the last time we ever see Cora Jade as a skate girl. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to show this bad bitch image. You know? So, again, I could be wrong. I got to go back and double check. But I do know that Cora Jade did betray Roxanne while they were still tag team champions. So, that's why, and I think that's why the titles got vacated because of that. So, all I'm saying is this. If we can get, Lyra and Bayley to betray each other at WrestleMania 41, it's expected, we know it, it's predictable. Why are we sitting here being surprised? Okay? We saw the ego side of Bayley on that particular day. She wanted to go. She lost and got her roll up. Obviously, you gotta be mad at that. I can understand why. Okay? Some people want Liv Morgan to go after the Intercontinental title, but I say no. I don't want her to go after that title. I want Raquel to go after that title. I want whoever that's in the main roster to go after that title. I don't want Liv Morgan to go after that title. For what? So she can keep the belt relevant? Forget it. As long as she got them tag team titles, she can't get no single title. If Raquel can't get it, she can't get it. I'm sorry to say it. All right? They're not going to treat Liv and Raquel like the two-woman power trip. They're not going to do that. They're not going to treat them like that. They're not going to call them that. They're not going to do that. If they did that, they would have had somebody by their corner. But to me, they already got somebody by their corner. You know what I'm saying? They got Dom, they got the Judgment Day, and they got the person in the back that I ain't even going to say. All I know is that Lyra and Bayley, you can comment all you want and say Lyra and Bayley are going to win the titles, but they're not. Because of Bayley's ego, possibly Dom, and so why are we wasting our time? We know that Liv and Raquel are going to retain those titles. And it's mainly because of the tag team push, and it's mainly because of Bayley's ego for the IC belt. So unless Alexa Bliss come out and she help her win the match, it wouldn't matter because they're just gonna win it back. So what's the point? I really don't know how this is gonna go. I really hope that Alexa Bliss pull up to Las Vegas. But if she don't, then this is a waste. The only reason I'm watching night 2 is because of the Fatal 4-Way match. That's it. Everything else, I'm not even going for that. Cody versus John Cena, I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? But every other match is just like, forget it. You know? So, the only pay-per-view I want to see is Stand and Deliver. That's it. And FYI, me and G-Man will go live that day at 1 p.m., so hopefully you guys are not at work. But we will be watching it. Otherwise, I'll be watching it if he's not available. So, but don't worry, you will be able to see me go. Well, not you won't see me, but I will be able to go live next weekend for Stand and Deliver. And again, I'm still debating if I want to go live at night 2 for WrestleMania 41. I know you guys probably ask, well, what about night 1? I'm not watching night 1. Forget night 1. Night 1 is boring. Okay, night 1 ain't shit. It's just some random matches that we really don't care about. I know you guys want to see the triple threat match with Roman and Seth and CM Punk, but honestly, who really wants to see that triple threat match? When that triple threat match is not even worth watching as the main event because there's no title on the line. So what's the point of watching it? You can't watch something that don't have no meaning behind it, that don't have no hype behind it, that don't have no spark behind it. It's just like forget it. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I would recommend night 2 just because I feel like night 2 is you know, we got the, because you got to think about it. We got the Cody versus Cena. We got the Fatal 4-Way match, you know what I'm saying? And of course we got the triple threat match with Rhea, Ia, and Bianca. So I think night 2 is what we need to watch. Versus night 1, it's just like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no disrespect to Roman and Punk and Rollins, but we're good. We don't need that. We got Stand with it. We're good. So, night 1 is definitely gonna get slept on, but night 2, I don't think that night is gonna get slept on just because of Cody versus Cena. But we definitely gonna go live that day because we gotta figure out what's gonna happen. You know, for the Fatal 4-Way match, we gotta figure out who's gonna win for the triple threat match. But I think we already know it's either gonna be Bianca or it's gonna be Ia. I think if Ia Sky wins the match, it's probably because of we heard rumors that Kairi Sane might come back, so she's probably gonna come back and cost Rhea or Bianca the title. So if Io Sky retains, it's because of one of the members from Damage Control, and that's one of the reasons right there. So, I mean, hopefully Io Sky will win, so that way she can, you know, show the other two that I'm better than y'all, and I got the gold. So there you go. But it's gonna be devastating for Bianca because the fact that Bianca is not gonna be able to win the championship gold like she did for the past 4 runs that she's done in WrestleMania. Hey, listen, I mean, hopefully she wins, but if she don't, it's probably because of all the times you've been pushing Io Sky away, and it's probably because the crowd don't fuck with you. But again, you know, one thing about Bianca is that, you know, she's gonna always have her EST team, you know what I'm saying, her elite team, you know what I'm saying, and you know, her fans got her back, you know what I mean, and that's just what it is. But I am hoping that she wins, but if she don't, it's because of Damage Control, if they come out, but most likely we have to figure out and see. Now, I know some people say, no, I hope Rhea wins, because if she don't win, she might crash out. That's the beauty. We want Rhea to crash out. We want Rhea to crash out. Because if she crash out, maybe she can use some of that crashing out on Liv Morgan. To where maybe if she brings some of that crashing out, she could put it on Liv Morgan and probably take her out to the point where the tag team titles are vacated. So where, you know, Raquel will have to find a partner. And hopefully that partner will be Roxanne. You know what I'm saying? And then those two would team up. And then at that point, you know, and when Liv Morgan comes back, you know, she'll see that Raquel ain't really fucking with her like that anymore because she got Roxanne. So hopefully that could be the case. I mean, they did it with Jade, you know what I'm saying? So do it with Liv Morgan. I know that's your biggest star, but who cares? The woman ain't doing nothing but just talking about Dom, you know? But we gotta also figure out what was gonna happen with WrestleMania 41. I mean, shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we're gonna get a betrayal from Liv Morgan, or we're not. You let me know. But right now, you know, we won't confirm until later, you know, until next weekend. So let's just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But I did hear that JD McDonough might pull up. So if he pull up and help Finn wins the gold, then cool. But what we gonna do about Liv Morgan? That's the question. So hopefully we'll see Alexa Bliss. Hopefully we can, you know, night 2 will be better than night 1. But we already know this WrestleMania is gonna be trash. But hopefully with night 2 we can figure out some things, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can, some of these predictions that we put up, hopefully it will come to the light. So we'll see how it goes, guys. But you know, listen, as for the win tonight with Lyra Bayley, hey, congratulations, even though it don't feel like a celebration. I mean, the good thing is y'all get to be at WrestleMania, and shout out to Lyra, like Valkyria. I'm glad that she's gonna be part of WrestleMania card. I'm glad that she's gonna be. This is gonna be her first ever WrestleMania for her. Even though she won't be able to defend her Intercontinental title, at least she gets to compete at WrestleMania, win or lose. So whatever happens, the good thing is she was able to attend at WrestleMania, so that's great. And the fact she get to go in there as an Intercontinental champion, that's great. I just wish Chelsea Green would pull up, but unfortunately they don't have enough room in the card, because I looked at the card and honestly they don't got enough, room left because all the matches are already stacked up. You know what I'm saying? Even though Chelsea should be part of the WrestleMania card too, but maybe she'll be in the opening. I don't know. But so far, all the matches are confirmed right now. But we'll see what happens next week. Maybe they might add some more. You never know. But make sure you guys. Sorry. That was another thing I want to talk about. I'm trying to think. Did y'all see that attack with Charlotte and Tiffany? I posted a video just I think like an hour ago. Y'all go check out that short clip. And like I said, I got some more short clips. I know you guys probably want some reaction videos. I got another reaction video with the Booker T and Swerve Strickland, but this is a parody. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to watch that. And I'm like, well, listen, I don't care too much for it either, but I'm just gonna react to it because I promised one of my subscribers I was gonna do it. So, again, let me see where this is going, where it goes. But again, it's probably not gonna be that funny, but it might be funny to y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to it, and then I'll see if there's some more videos I can react to before the night is over. I won't do 2 videos. I'll probably just do one. The C-Jack video won't come out until tomorrow morning, so I won't be able to react to it until tomorrow night. But if I can get some time out of the day, I'll do it. But most likely I ain't gonna do it until tomorrow night. So just want to let you guys know that. But other than that, yeah, man, this SmackDown was a little bit weird. I mean, it was just getting started, and already it's getting weird. So then I saw the brawl with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. I didn't really like it. I felt like they both should have just went all out. I didn't like the fact that Drew McIntyre made it look like he injured Damian Priest, knocked him out cold. When it should have just been a full-out brawl. You know what I'm saying? Both of them should have thrown fists. It should have been security holding Damian back, and then Drew McIntyre come out and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hoping that next Monday, when Lyra Bayley, do a segment with Liv and Raquel, I'm hoping that that it will be a full-out brawl, just like with Bayley and Julia, had a brawl with Roxanne and Cora Jade at NXT. You know what I mean? Because I would rather have something like that than for Raquel to dominate both of them and then Liv Morgan standing tall, ha ha he he. You got your ass beat by Raquel. I ain't do nothing but just hit you like a little girl because I don't got no strength. I ain't that strong. I just have weak ass arms and weak ass hands, and I just wanna stomp y'all like a little kid because my feet ain't strong neither. Ha ha he he ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? This is a bunch of trolling ass shit from Liv Morgan, lemon head ass bitch, doing all this lemon head shit. Go make some lemonade, woman. We ain't got time for your shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather for that to be it than for you to just go around and run around here like a Kashi 6'9". We ain't got time for your shit, girl. They don't even want to deal with your ass right now. I'm amazed you even pulled up tonight, but obviously you pulled up because you want to see the winner. But do you really want to see the winner? No. You want to just go, you just want to tease. That's what I'm saying, man. When the fuck is Liv Morgan gonna get drafted to SmackDown? Cause she keep coming to SmackDown. Why not just send her back? Why not just send her to SmackDown? Cause she obviously can't stay on Raw. Because every time she come to Raw, she don't do shit. But every time she come to SmackDown, she's doing shit. You don't see that? So fucking insane. Just send her to SmackDown. Unless of course Nick don't want her in SmackDown. But guess what? She's here. She's there most of the time. So it's just like send her to SmackDown. I don't understand why. And I still can't get over what Liv and Raquel did to Nick. Just laughing at him. This is just like, come on, man. I ain't got time for this shit, bro. That trolling shit is getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? But again, listen. Let's just end this video because I don't even want to rethink it because it's just gonna make my head hurt. You know what I'm saying? Let's leave that alone. All right. Y'all go ahead and get in the comment box and discuss what you guys thought about the Gauntlet match. Do you thought it was decent? Do you thought it was trash? Do you thought it could have been better? Do you thought, that the winner should have been this team, that team? Y'all comment down below and let me know, okay? And don't forget, next weekend is WrestleMania 41, Night 1, Night 2. Fuck Night 1 and fuck Night 2. However, we gotta watch Night 2 because we gotta figure out what's gonna happen in the Fatal 4-Way match. We also gotta figure out who's gonna win between Cody and Cena. We also gotta figure out who's gonna win a triple threat match between Bianca, Io, and Rhea. So those are the three matches. And as for the Liv and Raquel match and the tag team match goes, man, listen. All I can say is this: if we can't get Alexa Bliss to come out and do something, bro, I don't even want to entertain it with them. I don't even want to be entertained by that match. I'm not even going to entertain it. If I don't see Alexa Bliss, I ain't even going to entertain it. Without Alexa Bliss, it's pointless. But every other match we could watch, though. So, y'all get in the comment box and discuss. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? I'm out.